question asks us to complete and balance the following equation. So I can see that I only have one reactant. The only type of reaction that we've talked about with one reactant is a decomposition reaction. Now, decomposition reactions can have lots of forms, but we only talk about simple decomposition in Science 10, and so our rule is to break down the compound into all of its elements. So the first element here, Ni, is nickel. Nickel is a metal, so it exists alone, Ni, and I check the periodic table and I see that it is solid at room temperature. My second element is going to be oxygen, and when you look at your periodic table, you find that oxygen is a diatomic element. Therefore, oxygen exists as O2, and the periodic table tells you it's a gas. Now I need to balance my equation. So I've got reactants and products. I've got nickel, and I have oxygen. I have 2 nickels in my reactants and 1 in products. I have 3 oxygens in reactants and 2 in products. So neither is balanced right now. I can see though the combination of 3 and 2 is going to be more difficult to balance because they're both going to need to change. So that's where I'm going to start. I need to use the lowest common multiple of 3 and 2, which is 6. So I'm going to start by changing 2 into 6 by multiplying by 3. Remember that in order to increase, you can only use a coefficient in front of the number. You can't change the subscripts. So I'm going to put a 3 in front of the O2. 3 times 2 is 6. And on this side, I need to multiply this by 2. Again, it can only be a coefficient. 2 times 3 is 6. This also changes my nickel to 2 times 2, which is 4. Now on the product side, I need to turn a 1 into a 4. So I'll put a coefficient of 4, which changes this to a 4. And now I have 4 nickels in reactants, 4 in products, 6 oxygens in reactants, 6 in products, and this decomposition reaction is complete and balanced.